an offense that carry death penalty, a judge reduced it to 20 years in prison.
Hello, you are welcome to this class. You know the news what they hear this morning. They say this Anglican priest, terrorist, by this morning, he has been in captivity for more than a month. They placed 600 million ransom on his head. This morning, they buy him because they couldn't meet up. Now, the why be this? For this country called Nigeria, and so many other developments. Now, I want to tell you for this class. Moku start. An Anglican priest, Venerable Edwin Achi, was kidnapped with his wife 1 month ago in Chiku local government area of Kaduna State. The kidnappers posted a photo online as proof of life where they kidnapped at that time, which I just show you, himself and the wife. They called demand for 600 million ransom. See me they pay. But his people could not raise the money. Now the bishop be this, now the wife be this. Before the kidnapping, when they kidnapped them, now papa and mama be this. Elderly people like this, they go carry them. No Christian persecution in Nigeria. Now so they talk about. Okay. Today, we now hear that he has been killed in captivity. Unlike the case of the Kwara church worshippers, where they tell us, say, now call they place to the terrorists, may they release them. And they just place call like this, they just bring them. Nobody place call on his behalf, may they release them. His wife and daughter are still reportedly in captivity, according to the report. So you can see, abducted Anglican priest dies in captivity. Daily Trust. The Nigeria lawyer, abducted Kaduna priest dies in captivity. Venerable Edwin Achi reportedly killed by bandits. What me say? May they forgive. May they forgive. They only carry them to make money. They only keep person. They say the same bandit or they say Kaduna where Gumide they buy this bishop today after 600 million ransom demand. Meanwhile, somewhere in America, some people they don't pay people who not be Nigerians. May they protest say there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria. So you can see now Rufa and I posters. See.
Sir, do you mind I ask a few questions? Can I record you?
Alright.
I just want to know what is going on today.
Well, this is protesting for Nigeria.
Oh, for Nigeria?
Yeah.
For a stronger Nigeria. Say Nigerian Christian, not target of genocide or ethnic cleansing. So what part of Nigeria are you?
I'm not.
You're not a Nigerian. So how then you're not a Nigerian and you're protesting for Nigeria?
Anybody's black, I protest with them.
But you know, when you got to protest with the information and the stuff that is happening.
No.
So how do you know that Nigerian Christians are not the target? How did you know that?
I don't know.
So why didn't you have the placard?
Oh, look, I'm going to tell you something. I protest for anybody. I help a lot of people.
So you were paid to do this?
Yeah.
Or you were paid to do this?
Yeah, I just joined in with everybody.
Because you did not know.
Black, white.
No, I understand. It is good to support brothers, to support the culture, but also it's also good to protest and pass the right information, right?
It's a lot of information going out here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people twist a lot of things up.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure what.
But you got to do a little bit digging.
However, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here to help everybody out.
I understand that. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're doing what they ask you to do.
Yeah.
At least you're paid to do this, and you're doing what you get paid for.
No, it's not about pay. You know what I'm saying? It's just about helping people out.
I understand, but they gave you the wrong information, though. I'm just trying to help to bring you out. We all are from Africa. So when they give an information that is not correct,
I don't know what was correct. All I was told that they needed me for this.
For this. Who was that bring you people here?
I got a bunch of little kids over there in the Bronx.
In the Bronx?
They asked me, so, yo, Tone, we go over there and help us out. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to go over there and help them out.
No problem. Thank you very much. I just wanted to know what is going on. Thank you. All right. Sir, good day. Is it okay if I talk to you on the camera?
I'm really not supposed to do that. The guy is, he's in charge.
Okay, he don't want you guys to talk on the camera. All right, no problem. Where you? Huh? We're Biafrans.
Huh?
We are Biafrans.
Okay.
Yeah. So they don't want you talking to us?
That's what he told me.
But where are you from, though? I just want to know.
From here.
So you're not from Nigeria?
No.
How come you have Nigeria in your
I
gift?
can't go. I should have said that.
All right, I understand. No problem. No, I would not. Hello, brothers. Is it okay if I talk to you guys on camera? Okay, please. I just want to find out what is going on here today. You are protesting? And yeah, I see your placard says stronger together. So what part of Nigeria are you from, sir? Huh? Do you mind me asking that? All right, no problem. Nigeria. Yeah, but where are you from, sir? So in no one talk because in boss don't come out. People will pay them don't come out.
But this is not bad.
They ask them to come and help us. They are helping out. It's okay. They don't know anything.
How much money they paid the person that is organizing it?
It's all right. It's all right. Exactly. You should know why you're carrying placards and the reason why you're carrying placards. You understand? I can see my sister. I just want to know what part of Nigeria you're from. We all are from there.
Where are you from?
Huh?
Where are you from?
I'm from the east. The eastern part of, huh?
Listen.
Where you from?
Let me be on record.
What's your name? Huh? Your name? I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. It's called Biafra. So where are you from?
Same part.
Same part?
Okay. Listen, his friend over there is giving him sign. He shouldn't stop.
It's all right. Thank you. We know what's going on. Thank you.
You just say so. They don't be Nigeria so, but they thought say there is nothing like Christian persecution or genocide in Nigeria. They don't even know anything. They give them money, protest, just carry placard. And the person, they inside room, they monitor them. Just imagine. He say, nah, Muslims, they protest like this, say somewhere in Qatar. Maybe there is Muslim persecution. Then what persecution supposed to say there's nothing like that in this country? Riot no go come. Why all this? All because they don't want me Trump come bomb terrorists. That's why I say whoever that is sponsoring this is a terrorist sympathizer. Because this morning I saw Elon Musk posted this. Something we are begging for. Similar thing like this. Now we want. They say no. As you can see, ISIS Somalia. Elon Musk. The more we see what he post. Now be this. Breaking. U.S. Special Operations Troops and Portland Counter-Terrorist Forces carry out a pre-dawn assault on ISIS Somalia hideout in Balad Valley. More than 100 American operators arrived by MH-60 helicopters with MQ-9 Reapers overhead, striking key positions held by about 10 to 15 ISIS fighters in the Bukuje and Mariro areas of the Kar-Miskad range. PCTF pushing with roughly 200 troops after several days of U.S. airstrikes that had already killed multiple militants. In summary, they enter Somalia because they no oppose U.S. intervention. By ISIS commander eliminated a lot of them. For Nigeria, we no want them. We no want them. We have our sovereignty. We must maintain our territorial integrity as if bandits no dey drag out with us. So, meanwhile, somewhere in Nasarawa State, one evangelist, what they call Evangelist Daniel, they crusade. Now they hear ta 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 ta. He call post video say, hey, bandit don't enter here. Now they arrest her. According to some reporters, the Nigerian police have detained a man identified as Evangelist Daniel after he made a video reporting an alleged bandit attack on a church program in Nasarawa State. Now the young man be this.
We came for a crusade here, live in Africa, in Nasarawa State. And live as I'm talking to you, you can see no crowd in the village because the herdsmen invaded someone that was coming back from the farm. Just
we came in for a crusade in this community today. Look at what it means.
No crowds, you can see. And you can see the youth, everybody is unrest just for the sake of its right here in Nasarawa State. A serious uprising in this community.
You don't see so. According to ex-user Evangelist Isaac Agada, rural evangelist, around noon on Wednesday, Daniel has been with the police for over 12 hours. Our brother in Christ, Evangelist Daniel, who made a video reporting bandits attack in Agboda village in Nasarawa State, had been arrested and in detention for the past 12 hours according to his wife, Elizabeth Ukpo Daniel. The post said, Sahara reporters. As you can see, Nasarawa evangelist detained by police for posting video of alleged bandit attack on church crusade. But the real bandits, when they did for bush, nobody they arrest them. When they make video, they post for TikTok everywhere. Nobody they arrest them.
I have just been rightly informed that evangelist Daniel Ukpo have been arrested by the Nigerian police force because of the video he posted about the incident that happened in the community in Nasarawa State. In Nasarawa State, where he was holding a crusade, where he was part of a team in a crusade, and then the Fulani herdsmen attacked that community. I've watched that video, I saw that video, and that video was real. It was legit. There was no photoshopping, there was no any kind of AI mixture. It was real. The situation was real. And the man only reported, the man of God only reported what was happening at that time. And because of this, the Nigerian police have arrested him. You see, we have become a useless society. This is why Donald Trump called us this is why Donald Trump called us a useless country. We are useless. This is what the Nigerian state has become. The bandits, terrorists, every day are on TikTok. They're on TikTok doing videos. They're on TikTok sharing money, doing giveaway. They're on TikTok giving updates on their location, doing things as though they're free. These are people that are causing mayhem, that are causing destruction of lives and properties every single day, causing pain to family. But not one have you got to arrest. You have not seen those ones. The DSS, the NIA have not been able to use their apparatus, their intelligence apparatus to get them arrested, to arrest them, to destroy them, to convict them, to put them in their custody, to bring justice to all the families that come to know. But once it is a Christian, that is where the whole of your manhood will rise, because he's a Christian. We will not tolerate this. We demand the release of evangelist Daniel Ukpo now. This injustice will not sustain. This injustice cannot be sustained. We demand the release of evangelist Daniel Ukpo now. Please, every Nigerian, every man of God in this nation, I'm calling on you at this time. I'm calling on everyone at this time to rise up at this time. We cannot be silenced. We will not be silenced. You cannot be watching terrorists and bandits and criminals, people that are causing problems to Nigerians every single day, having a few days. They make calls, they are on TikTok, doing every day on social media. Not one of them have you arrested. But a man of God only gave an update on a situation where Fulani jihadists, Fulani terrorists attacked the community, and the man showed the video, and you are quick to go and arrest him. We will not tolerate this. I call on every man of God, Inspector General of Police, we demand the release of Evangelist Ukpo now. The Director General, the Director of DSS, or all those security apparatus, we demand the release of Evangelist Ukpo now. What nonsense is this? How have we become such a lawless nation? How have we become such an unserious nation? How have we become a people that have no value, that celebrate mediocrity at every single instant? And people of what? People of value. That man of God, I've watched his video where he has a free school for children in a village community. Not where you have not been able to see such a person to applaud them for their services to the nation and all their contribution to the society. No, the man has a free school. The man has a lot of activity that he does to support humanity and for the kingdom of God. But no, because he gave an update on an incident, you went to arrest him. We will not tolerate this. We call on every man of God in this nation. We call on the fathers of faith, the PFN, the CAN, to rise up and speak now. Evangelist Daniel Ukpo must not sleep in that cell today. He has been arrested for the past 12 hours. He must not sleep in that cell today. We have become such a useless people. What nonsense are we doing in this nation? That we cannot speak anymore? You want to silence us? I call on every single agency that is responsible for this. Release Evangelist Daniel Ukpo now. Release him now. He must not sleep in that cell. The man must not sleep in that cell. Evangelist Daniel Ukpo must not sleep in that cell. President Tinubu, if you're seeing this, I know one way or the other this might get to you. Use your good office at this time to ensure that that man never see me. That how can you be negotiating with terrorists every single day, paying ransom, government paying ransom to them every single time, and innocent citizens that are paying tax, law-abiding citizens are being oppressed and suppressed at every single instance. We will not be such a people. Release Evangelist Daniel Ukpo now. He must not sleep in that cell today.
You don't hear us so. Anyway, Senator Adam Osomole said he was shocked that a judge gave 20 years imprisonment to an ISWAP leader who was convicted of terrorism. Person where you don't pay many people, destroy lives and properties. They give him 20 years instead of death penalty, which the law allows for such crimes. According to Nigeria Constitution, once they convict you on terrorism, not bad. But this judge used his own sense, no use the law. He suspended the law and used his sense, gave him 20 years. Even Senator Akpabio talk say, you go listen to the video. Senator Akpabio talk say, it happened for Nigeria. A old Senate president no say such a thing happen for Nigeria. Listen.
How can an offense that carry death penalty, a judge reduce it to 20 years in prison? That is not acceptable.
But
he has violated the laws passed by the parliament. Number three, sir, and this will be the last.
Has that happened in Nigeria already?
It has. Somebody convicted of terrorism was sentenced to 20 years in prison. When the law says act of terrorism, if convicted, shall attract death penalty, no judge has a right to pronounce less than that. It is only when you have implemented the law, interpret the law, not the sentiment of a judge, the will of the people as conveyed in a law, then the president can decide if there are reasons for him to do so, whether to commute or to reduce death penalty or terrorism. This parliament is on record as having done that. Mr. President, I am troubled when, after all the efforts that security agencies and the prosecuting authorities have to invest to secure conviction, because unfortunately the state cannot behave like a mob. So you have to prosecute, follow due process. I am troubled by the conflicting judgment by various high court judges. When the law says act of terrorism, if convicted, shall attract death penalty, no judge has a right to pronounce less than that. It is only when you have implemented the law, interpret the law, not the sentiment of a judge, the will of the people as conveyed in a law, then the president can decide if there are reasons for him to do so, whether to commute or to reduce. How can an offense that carry death penalty, a judge reduce it to 20 years in prison? That is not acceptable. But he has violated the laws passed by the parliament. Number three, sir, and this will be the last.
Has that happened in Nigeria already?
It has. Somebody convicted of terrorism was sentenced to 20 years in prison.
No.
Can I be allowed to land?
The civil senator. You have,
Mr. President, that is the leader of Assad. He told them they have a group.
You have 30 seconds.
A terrorist group called Assad.
You have 30 seconds to land, but please be guided.
Okay.
Let's concentrate on the issue in discussion.
I will be guided. These are our people. For example, somebody allegedly kills someone who came to attack him on his farm. And because he killed in self-defense, the man was sentenced to death. But there is no evidence that those who have come to attack farmers and kill farmers, there is no evidence that they have been so convicted, sentenced to death. These are some of the issues we have to deal with so that nobody is given any excuse to misunderstand what is clearly a national challenge.
You don't hear that, so this is the ISWAP leader when they give 20 years. They look in face, okay, you don't destroy people, destroy lives, property, buy many, okay, let's leave that by. I give you 20 years. He use his sense. Anyway, Tinubu don't declare national security emergency. Other police and army may they recruit more people. So if you want to join police, you want to join army, go online, go fill the form. The police will recruit an additional 20,000 officers, bringing the total to 50,000, Tinubu said. The police authorities are by declaration authorized to use various NYC camps as training depots. Say, as they recruit people nationwide, use NYC camp till they train them, okay? Because it is national security emergency. No, say also talk say they withdraw police where they guide all those big men. He say once they withdraw them, may they also train them, may they send them to field. Now they see for you. See, may they debrief them, retrain them on how to fight terrorists. May they deploy them, go fight bandits. He also told DSS may they deploy forest guards to flush out terrorists and bandits where they inside forest. He also tell them say may they recruit more forest guides. May they guide forest for Nigeria. He thought say no more ID places for agent of evil. According to him, my fellow Nigerians, there is a national emergency and we are responding by deploying more boots on the ground, especially in security challenge areas. The times require all hands on desk. But Barrister Effiong no believer. Listen.
Yesterday, announcement was made that yesterday or 2 days ago, that this same president has ordered that policemen will be withdrawn from all VIPs in Nigeria so that policemen can be redirected to fight actual security. As I was on your way to the station, I cannot count the number of convoys that I've seen policemen in their numbers accompanying VIPs. You have a president whose words are meaningless. They are deceiving us. This president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has no interest in stopping these killings. That is my assessment. I will never accept that the Nigerian government does not have the capacity to stop these things. Because how many are they? Members of Boko Haram, members of ISWAP, and the so-called bandits who are actually terrorists. How many are there?
You don't hear us say, it be like say West now water. See, they only obey and say he saw a lot of police, see they guide big people. This senator, he gets something to say.
The country is running in blood and tears. You cannot go, the farmers cannot go to farm. Our traders cannot go to market. Worshippers cannot go to mosque, cannot go to churches. Then what are you legislating here? Mr. Speaker, if the government is not prepared to actually do the right thing that will protect the lives and property of our people, I urge on you, I urge on this honorable house, as a house of the people of Nigeria, to stand up to pay the supreme cost. And that is no more than to shut this house down and to call emergency on any legislative issue and wait until the right thing is taken by the government of the day. The responsibility of security, Mr. Speaker, of course, by the constitutional provisions, it is a sole responsibility, more of a sole responsibility to the center. I agree with whoever may say, of course, governors in the subnationals are also accountable and they must be held responsible for the security of lives and properties of their people. Mr. Speaker, I want to say that in virtually all of our constituencies, given the opportunity, everyone here can rise to tell you the account of what is happening. Mr. Speaker, it is not religious. Mr. Speaker, it is not even political. This fight and this menace of insecurity in Nigeria is something that does not have any identification of one's party or one's religion or one's tribe whatsoever. It is a calculated attempt to demoralize Nigerian state. And if care is not taken, Mr. Speaker, even for those of us who take politics more seriously, we'll have a very big question to answer at the end, because it is like this unnecessary insecurity going on. This is a high level of conspiracy targeting our political processes. As we are approaching 2027, Mr. Speaker, we will all be expected to have a peaceful conduct of our polls. How do you have that if our communities, local communities, are plunged into crisis, into banditry, into kidnappings in the churches, in the mosque, even down in the oil-producing area, which is our economic life wire? Production of oil, crude oil, is being unfortunately undermined by militia groups. So it is like a collective thing that we must put our hands on deck and call whoever is responsible, sir, to order. Order, order, and order. And this house must not take for granted that we are not part of the government. If the government is wanting this...
You don't hear us so. Aside another senator.
South. The writer, George Orwell, made a very profound statement, which I will quote. He says that in times of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act. We are being told every day to be patriotic. We are being told here that we shouldn't say anything against. We are being told that, oh, you shouldn't talk about the past. You should focus on the present. Yet, on this floor, rather than focus on what we are supposed to talk about, we go back to say, oh, during 2015, oh, the Chibok girls happened, and oh, we are now rescuing people. People were not rescued at that time. During Chibok, 17 local governments in Katsina were not having palace with bandits. People in Kebbi were not leaving all the rural areas and coming to only the urban areas to stay. People in Niger were not being kidnapped. So why do we need to? At any time we need to talk about the present issues of today. we go back to start to look for excuse for our failures of today. I only want to say, let us do the right thing. We're not blaming this government for what they are finding itself, but it is the government in power, and they should do the right thing. What are the right things? We take only one example. The governor of Kebbi said that somebody ordered troops out and people were kidnapped. Till today, nobody in Nigeria knows what happened, and no question has been asked. And we are sitting down here as a parliament, and we turn and we talk. Yet, somebody is responsible. If I'm the commander-in-chief, I will call the army commander in that place and the head of the army and say, if you don't get me the head of this person, who withdrew the troops to put all these children in jeopardy? Then you make an example of him. That is how a country is run. A country is not run on pacification. A country is run on confronting issues. I rest my case.
So what do you think? You believe, say, this declaration of emergency, security emergency, I don't even know the meaning of the effect, because everywhere still be the same. What do you think say it go fit achieve for Nigeria? You just say anything go change, or it go get worse, or things go remain the same. What do you think? Drop out a comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.